I am super duper stoked to have you all tuning in right now for this very special live broadcast I'm doing. I want to dive deep into something today, all right? Something that can actually change the game for you, okay, in your network marketing business. Now, my name is Tracy Walker. I am a single mom. I am a seven-figure network marketing leader and mentor. And I'm also a marketing automations expert, which means I like to take all the things that we have to do in network marketing to run our businesses and automate the things that I can, because as a single mom, I'd rather have my time and my life, but I also want to have a very profitable and successful business. All right. So I'm here today to help you solve a problem that I know all too well. All right. How do you recruit like crazy? How do you recruit like crazy and bring in one new person a day without having to chase down your friends and family? How about without having to chase down anybody, right? Even if they're not your friends and family. I mean, we're at the point now where it's you don't want to chase down anybody, okay? And feel like a total bug. Well, get ready because we're about to crack the code together, all right? So let's just really get real for a second. Have you ever felt that intense frustration of trying to recruit people into your business, but it just doesn't seem to happen consistently? Um, I think I can see those virtual hands kind of in the air. And if you want to go ahead and leave a message in the chat and let me know that you have had that frustration, please go ahead and do that. Trust me, though, I've been there too. Okay. I've been there. Most people might not believe that, but I understand that it's literally beyond frustrating, and it can actually hold you back from achieving your dreams and building a life that you want. But guess what? We're about to turn that frustration into fuel for success. All right. So let me share my journey with you as it relates to this and recruiting. When I started in network marketing back in 2007, January 2007, I had zero influence, okay, online. There, Facebook had just started, 2006. There was no Instagram, there was no Pinterest, there was no social media strategy or strategist or any of that, okay? I was a total underdog. I was coming from the real estate world. Uh, but I learned a lesson from my very first mentor online. His name was Dagan Smith. Some of you guys might know who Dagan is, but something that he said to me changed everything for me. It clicked, and I've carried this with me throughout my journey over the last 16 years. And what he said was that what you lack in skill, you must make up for in number. What you lack in skill, you must make up for in number. And that resonated with me so greatly. I literally took that thing to heart. And since 2008, all right, I've recruited well over 2,000 people into different opportunities personally, and more recently, and really just using Facebook. Okay, I do have some paid traffic knowledge. I have run ads. I do use solo ads and things like that. But I will tell you, 98% of what I do is really coming from Facebook, and specifically Facebook groups. Okay. In my current opportunity, I've brought in 180 people in 140 days. All right. Now, in my previous company, like my immediate company prior to the one I'm in right now, I sponsored 79 people into that company. And let me just explain to you that the price point, the main price point to enroll in that company was $1,400. Okay. I personally recruited 79 people where 90% of those people came in at $1,400. I think like the company before that, right? 75 people into that company. And I think you get the point. Okay. So these strategies that I'm going to share with you, they work, my friends, and I'm here to show you exactly how. All right. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to just close your eyes for a moment. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. And I want you to imagine a world, specifically your world, where you're recruiting at least one new person a day. And you're doing this into your business consistently. I want you to think about what that kind of success would mean for you. financial freedom? Would it be quality time with your loved ones? Would it be the ability to pursue your passions without feeling like you had any limitations? Your bank account didn't dictate whether you went on a trip or not. That's the transformation that we're aiming for. And trust me, it is within your reach. Okay. So let's dig into the nitty gritty of our training. All right. And let me just let you know, here's the deal. You do not have to spend countless hours going back to people who have demonstrated they have no interest over and over and over again. Okay. You don't have to spend countless hours joining Facebook groups, trying to build rapport with people and adding value in the group before you hit them with your pitch. And you don't have to spend your time continuing to post on social media on your wall, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, doing videos over on the YouTube side with virtually no engagement or not even anybody hitting you up in the DMs asking for information related to those business posts that you made. Okay, no way. No way, no way. You don't have to do all that type of stuff. It's time to flip the whole entire script. All right. And you can now follow this 4-step framework that I'm going to share with you. And it's going to help you to literally find the people who already have a basic interest in what you're promoting. And that way you only have to speak to those people. You only have to speak to the people that have an interest. There's a saying that says, what you want also wants you, right? You're only looking for the people who want to work with you. And let me tell you, there is a never ending stream of these people, and you can find them for free as well. It is a complete, total game changer, my friends. Okay. So here's how this whole thing goes down. All right. Let me pull up this right here. And I think you guys are able to see this. Okay. So let me just give you the framework and let me kind of just build on this. Okay. Let me do this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me get this. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Let me move my mouse out the way, y'all, so I can have some space. Let's erase that. All right. Let's start this again. All right. And let's make this just a little bit lighter of a transparency. Okay. So here we go. We're going to start here. Again, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is what I want. Oops, sorry. I'm doing the best I can on my mouse over here. Okay, so here we go. This is the 4-step process. I don't know why I just did that, but whatever. Okay, this is the 4-step process right here. I don't know what the world that little part right there is. Okay, but this is section 1. Okay, this is level 1. This is, the first stair step. This is the second stair step. This is the third stair step. This is the 4th stair step. So the framework that we are dealing with deals with this. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Right? So the very first step in this whole entire framework is called visibility. Okay, visibility. This is what you have to have. And I know that you know this because some of you probably even say things like, I don't see it. Enough people aren't seeing my post, or, it's not getting enough reach. Guys, the whole point in marketing, okay, and in any business, but specifically a network marketing business, is you have to have visibility. If nobody knows that you exist, if nobody knows that you are even there, then they obviously cannot engage with you. They cannot buy from you. They can't sign up with you because they don't know you exist. So how does that show up in your business? It shows up because some of you guys have private profiles on social media and you're trying to build a business, a public business. Okay. Some of you guys don't even post on social media. You have no presence at all, but you want free strategies. Okay. Some of you guys don't post anything of any value, on social media. You post your dog, that's great. You post your favorite garden, that's fantastic. But you never share anything where what you're looking for, what you're after, which is a sale, which is an enrollment, you never post anything that intrigues someone who's watching you to be able to ask for more information, to learn from it. So you've got to be omnipresent. You've got to be seen like a business on a street. It has an open sign, right? You need to have a virtual open sign so that people can see you. And the more places that people can see you, that's better. But even if you start with one place, let's say you're going to start on Facebook, or you're going to start on YouTube specifically, then work in that one place until you expand your visibility across that platform as best you can. And then you want to add another platform to it. Okay. So that would be the first step in the 4-step framework. Okay. Now, the second step in this 4-step framework would then be engagement, right? It would be engagement, because you cannot engage with people that don't even see you. You first have to be visible. Once people know you exist because they can see you, then you can engage with them. Some of you guys are trying to engage with an auditorium with empty seats, right? You have a social media profile with no friends who care, or no followers who care, and you keep posting, right? You might hear people say keep posting, keep posting, keep posting, but you're speaking to an empty theater. You're speaking to no people inside of your arena. So you have to build the visibility first. Once you know that people are seeing you, then you can begin to engage with them, and they can begin to engage with you. It is only through this chronological step that this happens. Okay. You're not going to be able to engage with people who don't see you, who don't know you exist, who don't know that you even have a business. You have to be visible. You cannot be a secret squirrel. You have to engage. I know a lot of times we want people to like our post and comment on our post or share our post. But let me ask you, what kind of engagement are you providing? Are you actually going to your potential people's post and liking their post? Are you commenting on their posts? Are you engaging with them? See, this engagement door, it swings both ways. It's, you want people to engage with you, but are you being reciprocal? You must also engage with them. Okay. Now, after you have this engagement piece going, then what engagement over time will allow you to do, and not even a long period of time, it's just a simple process. What that engagement process will allow you to do is it will allow you to generate leads. Okay, now people say all the time, well, I need more leads, I need more leads, I need more leads. Okay, well, are you visible? Number one. And are you engaging? Are others engaging with you? Because if not, then you're very rarely going to get leads, especially from a social media organic perspective. Okay. And it's from the leads that you're actually going to gain your enrollments. Okay. You're only going to enroll from the people who say, hey, I want more information. Those would be leads, right? You're not going to go from visibility to enrollments. And I see this a lot on social media where people will post and post and post and post. And okay, fine. But the way that they think about it is that, oh, because I'm on social media and I'm posting this thing about my business and I share my link, that through this link, people are just going to join me. Is it possible that people could do that? Yes, but it is very, very, very rare. It is very, very, very rare that people are going to jump from step level 1 to step level 4. It's very rare. Okay. Even people that have experience in my 16 years full time, it's very rare that people go from just getting to know who I am and through my visibility outreach and techniques to going to enrollments. It doesn't happen. You have to have a little bit of engagement. You have to generate a list and start building leads. And this is where you start building rapport here. We're not building that much rapport here. We're not even building that much rapport here. We're getting people here because this is where they're on our list and we can actually, begin to engage with them even on a closer, more uh, intimate level. And then it's through this process, okay, that we have the enrollments. Okay. Now, this is the 4-step framework. And if you understand this, this can change your life, because now you can ideologically understand where you are in the process. If you want enrollments and you don't have leads, then you need to get leads. If you don't know how to get leads, then you need to have a little bit more engagement. And if you don't have engagement, it's because people don't know that you exist. You're not visible. And if you don't have any visibility, you got to get visible. Okay, you have to get visible. Now, let me just put a couple of these little things here for you so that you understand how this all works in together. Now, I have something that is called the 7 P's to recruit like crazy. Okay. And all of this ties in because with visibility, this is where you're going to have this is where you're going to have your posture. Okay. And here you're going to also have, this is where you're going to also have your prospect. I don't need to do prospect. You can do posture here. I'm going to leave. I'm going to save this other one for engagement, right? Posture. All right. This is how you show up on social media where you begin to get visible, right? Under the engagement phase, if we're talking about a how, let's think about how. This is what you want to do, right? You want to be visible. You want to have engagement, you want to generate leads, and you want to have some enrollments. And you want to have enrollments consistently, like once a day, one a day. Okay. How you do that is through posture. How do you show up on social media? Are you showing up as, uh, not confident? Are you showing up as an authority? Are you showing up as somebody who knows what they're talking about? You know what you know? Are you showing up showing up as someone who somebody else would want to join? Are you showing up as that? Or are you showing up just kind of light and showing up kind of, feeble, showing up very shy? Are you showing up very, lacking of confidence? You've got to have this posture along with this visibility. Now, with engagement, this is where we're going to go to number 2. Okay. The second would be, this is where you're going to prospect. Okay. And through engagement, you're also going to have, this is where you're going to pique people's interest. Okay. It's through these 2 things. How do you engage? Well, you're going to be on social media, you're going to be doing a number of things, but you're going to be using that engagement to prospect. And when you identify the right prospects, they're going to get into your DM, or you're going to be in their DM, and you're going to be able to pique their interest. Okay. Now, from piquing interest, you're going to be able to then generate leads. Okay. This is through your pointing, your ability to point people to what? A third party tool, and your ability to pass. What does pass mean? Pass literally means that you're going to be able to pass on some of the leverage to others. In other words, success stories, testimonials, pass some of the burden, some of the weight. I know you think that you have to be the person that has all of the results, but I'm telling you that if you are in an environment, a community with your company where other people are getting results, you will be able, if you leverage pass and you have leads on a list, you will be able to use other people's results to demonstrate the viability of the product or demonstrate the viability of the service. You do not have to have the result yourself. Do you want the result yourself? Of course, because we all want to be products of the product, especially in network marketing. But if you are not going through this 4-step framework because in your mind, or you're not sharing, you're not being visible, you're not talking to people about the business, you're not engaging with people online or offline about the business because you feel that you need to have a result first, then you're missing the whole point. You're missing the whole point, and that's why the 7 P's are functions of the 4-step framework. Okay. And then after you point and pass, then you're going to be in a position where you can do number 6, which is you're going to enroll people, but you're going to plug people in. You're going to plug them into some type of system or team or something that you have going on. And then you're going to help those people promote. And how do you help them promote? By starting back down at the bottom of the staircase again. And you're going to help them understand the visibility, the engagement that leads the enrollment. And this is what they do in each of the 4-step framework process. That's just essentially how that whole thing works. Okay. So I wanted to take some time and just share with you how this whole thing works. And when you implement these strategies, okay, when you implement this 4-step framework and you implement the 7 Ps as it relates to that 4-step framework, and you can see that visual, you're going to attract and you're going to enroll prospects more efficiently and more effortlessly than ever before. Okay, now here's the great thing. I actually take you step by step on how to do this for yourself inside of my Recruit Like Crazy boot camp. All right. Now, in this Recruit Like Crazy boot camp, I teach you these 7 steps. Okay. So you've got the 4-step framework, but I teach you these 7 steps in the simplest way possible. Okay. What you're going to learn is how to create the attraction that you need on social media so your ideal prospects are excited to connect with you. You're also going to learn where to find an endless supply of leads for free so you never, ever, ever have to bug your friends and family or anybody else for that matter to join your team. You're going to get the exact scripts that I use to greet all of my new friends and all of my new connections that ultimately lead to many of them signing up with me directly in my business. You're going to learn how to build an email list from everyone who wants more information versus just keeping people in the DM and making it very challenging for you to follow up. Okay. And that way you can streamline that follow up, the future follow up, with a lot more ease. You're going to also learn how to expose your prospects to the people and the information that they need to make a decision without 3-way calls. If you want to leverage 3-way calls, if it is a situation where you have to have that, fantastic. But I have recruited 180 people without doing one 3-way call. Okay. Without getting on the phone with anybody in particular, without having to do a Zoom with someone to get started. All right. And did it all in about 140 days. That's an average, a little bit over an average of 1 person per day. And that's what I'm teaching you, is following this framework, and these the 7 Ps will get you there. I'm also going to teach you how to build a community and increase retention within your organization. Because once you enroll people, you can't just throw them into a WhatsApp chat. You can't just throw them into a Facebook chat and think that they're going to get things going. You have to have some sort of leadership and structure, don't you? Wouldn't you want that? When you want to walk into, your new job, your new position with structure? Or do you want them to say, hey, just sit anywhere you want and just do whatever comes to mind? Right? That's not really the way to help a professional go from being new in an industry to becoming, proficient in an industry. And I'm going to show you how to achieve massive duplication and be able to grow your team exponentially. All right. So why now? Listen, the urgency here is real, because if you do not take action, if you let this opportunity pass you by and you don't get yourself inside of this boot camp, guess what? The next 90 days will be exactly the same as the results that you're getting today. The frustrations, the setbacks, all of the missed opportunities, they're going to keep on haunting you. But here's the thing. You have the power to change that right here and right now. So don't dare let this chance slip away. So I'm giving you a very, very clear next step, and I want you to take action immediately. I want you to head over to www.recruitlikecrazy.com right freaking now. Okay, not later, right freaking now. And I've put together something very special for you on that page. First, I'm giving you my free 7 Ps to recruit like crazy PDF. All right, so those 7 Ps that I gave you, I break the definitions down a little bit and give you some movement on how to conceptualize that and understand those 7 Ps in that free PDF, and you can get that for free. All right. And then once you grab that, once you opt in and you grab that PDF, you'll also find all the juicy details about my mind-blowing Recruit Like Crazy bootcamp. And let me tell you, it's not something that you want to miss out on. Okay. Now, when you click that link, you're going to discover exactly how the bootcamp is designed to help you recruit like a rock star. Guys, I have literally poured my heart and soul into creating a comprehensive program that will equip you with the exact strategies, the techniques, and the mindset shifts that are needed to recruit one person a day into your network marketing business. But wait, there's more, as they say, right? As a special bonus for those of you who take action today, okay, today only, I'm offering an exclusive fast action bonus. And in fact, I kind of wrote this down because I was thinking, what is that I really could give you of value, right? And so I'm going to be doing, for everyone who gets started with the boot camp today, I'm going to be setting up a 1 hour workshop. It's going to be a group workshop, okay? You're going to get a special invite to this 1 hour workshop. And I'm going to teach you how to create your very own power lead magnet. See, part of the problem with getting leads is that you don't have a way to capture them. And if you do have a way to capture them, you don't have an offer where people want to give you their information. So I'm going to take you through a very simple process and teach you how to create your own power offer, your own power lead magnet that does a couple of things. Number one, it allows you to stand out from every single other distributor or rep inside of your network marketing company. Guys, you are all selling the same company, the same product, the same, services, the same comp plan, the same corporate, the same delivery, the same pricing, the same website. It's the same everything. And you have to be able to differentiate yourself in today's market because it's just heavy. It's heavy with a lot of people doing a lot of the same things. And you want to be able to position yourself as a leader and one that actually has value, because you could be a leader, but a leader that can't teach you anything different than what your last sponsor taught you, or you've never had any success before, it's probably because you didn't learn another skill, right? You want to show up as that person, and you're going to use this workshop. We're going to go into that. I'm going to show you how to create your own lead magnet. And guess what? It only takes an hour to do it. And I'm going to give you free resources to get it done. It's going to be super duper easy. And guess what? You're going to be able to walk away from that workshop with your lead magnet already done. Okay. And so it's my way. That is my way of rewarding your commitment to success. And so this particular bonus is truly a game changer on its own. Okay. I could put a whole class together on doing lead magnets. In fact, there probably are people that have whole classes and workshops together for doing that. And I'm going to give that to you as a tool and a resource to help accelerate your results. Okay. Now, I want to be transparent with you though. All right. This boot camp is not for everybody. And I've realized that most things aren't for everybody, but this boot camp really isn't for everybody. It is for the person who is serious about making a real change in their business. Okay, and they're ready to take massive action. You cannot get something that you want without taking the action that it requires. So if you're ready to step it up, if you're ready to transform your recruiting game and achieve the results you've been dreaming of, then this boot camp is perfecto for you. Remember, the key to success is not just watching this live, okay, or this replay or this video and getting inspired. It's about taking the inspiration and turning it into action. Remember, you can't let this opportunity slip away. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to either click the link that is in the description somewhere around this video, or if you're watching the video, just type it in, go to www.recruitlikeCrazyBootcamp.com, get your free PDF, and then be sure to review the details on that next page and secure your spot in the Recruit Like Crazy Bootcamp right now. All right, so I can't wait to welcome you into the program and witness your incredible transformation. Let's do this together. And it's time that you go ahead and really just take that leap of faith. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. I'm excited I had a chance to communicate and share this value with you, here with you today for just a few moments of your time. And I can't wait to see you inside of the Recruit Like Crazy Bootcamp. Let's go. Get started now, because when you do, you're going to get invited to that free lead magnet creation workshop, but you got to make it fast. All right, guys, I'll see you inside.